Everybody, it's Dan with D911. Here's a quick update on power outages. Right now, you can see the power outages are still ongoing. Florida is recovering quickly. The number of people out in Florida, and this is where Hurricane Helene made landfall, is not as bad as it was. It's rapidly getting better, rapidly getting better. When you see these colors, as you can see down here, that you have 0 to 100%. Blue being 0% of the people are out, 100% of the people out, the darkest of red. And then you have the in-betweens. So this is improving greatly in the last 24 hours. If we go back and we look at Georgia, we also have great improvement. We have a lot more 100% of the people out here in Georgia. To take a few county ideas, here's Telfair County with 96.44% of the people still out. Still out. And here we are, day 5, right? And it's going to be a minute. You can see it's the spine of the damage, and that's usually where this takes place. On the periphery, they're getting power back quick. Most of this was red and orange 2 days ago, so it's rapidly improving even in Georgia. If we follow this line straight up, that dark red line on your screen straight up, we're going to end up in South Carolina, where they continue to have severe power outages. Newberry County is the worst affected county, and Greenwood County is still at 97.52% out. Let's see what other counties we got here. Saluda County is 54. So this is getting a lot better very quickly. In total numbers, all this is getting better very quickly. And let's take a look at the incredibly bad hit Western North Carolina. Out here, we still have 100% power out in a lot of places, but places like this would be where Asheville is located in Buncombe County, and it's only 3.93% out at this point. So power is rapidly coming back on. Temporary cell towers are getting in quickly. There are many, many Starlink locations at this point. Incredible quantities of disaster resources have ended up in this county and are there today. Day 5 is typically that day where they start running into one another. There's just so much help. Even though there are still rescues to be performed in the mountains of North Carolina, the situation is rapidly improving. As we watch this, it'll gradually move in from the outside. So if we look down here to the total numbers of these states, only 70,000 people are still without power in Florida. South Carolina is the hardest hit and was easily, as far as the power grid goes, the hardest hit of anybody. South Carolina and Georgia were both close to 1 million or even over 1 million people out of power on day 1. Here we are, day 5, and they are getting close to halfway connected. North Carolina still has many out, but they will recover quickly. Virginia and Florida. So Florida, where everybody thinks is the worst, because that's where Helene made landfall, and obviously there is a tremendous amount of damage in Florida, at least as far as the power outages are concerned, has made extensive and incredible progress. The way linemen work and the way they have this organized is really, truly incredible. They are an impressive bunch, and I feel comforted and I have a sense of security in how good they do things. I know it's difficult to be without power, but as you can see, it is rapidly improving. So here on day 5, we have major improvements. The states still without power in a big way are Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. And even those are seeing dramatic and rapid progress.